testing, testing, Pikachu. Three, testing, Pikachu. Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. LA, are you there? LA, girl, are you there? I know it's late. LA, where you at? Can I get feedback? LA, girl, where you at? I know everything and the TV not picking. I gotta make sure the TV not picking up in the background. Can y'all hear the music? Can you hear the music? I can kind of hear the TV in the background. Had to hang on. Had to get that turned down just a little bit. Oh yeah. Let me studio. Let me fix this. I'm glad I caught it, cause I need to take that setting off real quick. The settings so everybody can come in, customize, anybody and save. That makes sense. Oh boy, y'all, I'm nervous. I want this to come through for me real clear. Just a second. Can it be turned down just a smidget more, please? Thank you so much. All right, so I'm hoping that tonight's live stream goes off really well. My husband and I went through sound checks all day and all throughout the week. We did a couple of checks in the background, so I'm hoping that this one turns out good without any misfires and carrying. I'm rooting for myself. That thing's turning out okay. Excuse me. I mean, I just got started and we already rolling into the bell and waffles. It's late tonight. I have the time up here real quickly. I want to see what time. I want to see what time it is. The time is exactly 9:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all my LA cool peeps, and it's already tomorrow. It's 1:03 p.m. in Sydney, Australia. Shouts out to all my Australians. We've got London. I see London. I see Francis. What time is it over there? Now, come on. It's 2:03 a.m. in London, and y'all, it's already tomorrow over there. We've got Sacramento. It's Sacramento, California, 3 hours behind. It's just dinner time over there for California. It's 6:03 p.m. And in Egypt, it's 4:03 a.m. tomorrow. So I mean, we touching lives all around the world according to what this clock is telling me in front of my face. We've got multiple time zones and different area codes, time slots. Join me tonight on a late night live stream as I hope that everything goes successfully. How y'all doing tonight? My name is LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you for coming in to reaction review for the Joe Budden podcast, episode 879. Vote for Twan, part one. I have the link in the description below, so when I get to it, you are more than welcome to follow along with me and carry on. Carry on. Well, I think it would be a best if I go on and get the link set up myself. Girl, I don't even have it ready. Look, it's late. Come on, man. It's late. I'm on. Is so let me type it. Oh, the podcast 879. You know what? I should bring my other plugs in. Doggone it. I might have to switch these things around because the ones in my ears they're much more light, but um they don't I don't hear much. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear them as well. I don't hear what's going on as well. So let me do that really quickly. I hope it don't interfere. One. So let me do the old switcheroo really quickly and put this one in. I know I said during our test that I had some issues with this, but I needed to play so I can hear. So 879 for Twan part 1. And before I push play, I want to make sure I have the not the gradient. I want to make sure I have the. Why is it doing that? I want to make sure that I have. Well, not the contrast either. Do you know what that setting is called? So the resolution. I want to lower the resolution a little bit on my computer. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for floating hearts. That's cute. I see it. I can see it. Hi, child. Thank you guys so much for coming. How are you guys doing today? Thank you so much. It's all pressure. Thank you for all the emojis and the gifts. Once again, thank you, Raylan, for the floating heart gift. That's really kind of you. I appreciate that. I'm going. Thanks so much. Thank you. Go. How are you doing? I'm currently. So here. Oh, you know, because I'm the thank you for the jewels. I'm doing great. I'm looking for sex. I can the resolution that, and y'all, I don't see. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. So, I'm grounded. Don't understand. Y'all see it on here? What's happening to what page? I see stable volume, voice boost, ambient mode, annotation, subtitles, sleep timer. I want to put the subtitles on just in case I don't understand. I pick it up in the background. Doing great. I am up here getting ready to start the podcast of I'm having a tough time on this live looking for the resolution so I can not drain on my end so tough, you know. But for some odd reason I don't see it, so let me just get ready to start, y'all, because I don't want to be wasting too much time fiddling around. Oh, let me turn that down. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold the line. Hold the line. What I'm trying to do is getting together. It was together when we did the what you call it? We did the of it. Everything was just fine. And in the beginning, because I don't want to have thank you. I am. Thank you so much. So, oops. So I'm getting. I am. This is pretty much it right here, guys. I'm typing in here saying I'm getting ready to start the Joe Budden episode. The link is so as I was. Thank you so much. I like what you going on. You seem cool. Thank you so much. High five, bam. Link description below, my cool peeps. I have no idea why I wasn't able to solution on holiday. Found it. It's a miracle. I'm turning it down to 140. Howdy, high five. So, as I was saying, oh, y'all, I must be a little more than I thought. How come I don't hear anything? I have the wrong earbuds connected. I can't. Go to bed. Just go to bed. I had the wrong ones in my. I don't rewound this introduction like 3 or 4 times because I'm like I keep missing it, but it's playing. I don't know what's going on. I want you. I want you. I don't want you. Don't go. Looks like I'm getting done today. Moving for the 5th time. Get it. Start the show up. The link is in the description below if you're into following along. This is the very fun. So bear with me as I run this again. And we're finally gonna get ready to start. Y'all ready? 4, 3, 2, and already started. The show started. The show started. Oh. Our trained professionals do not have your best at heart. Okay, I'm mad at it. Shut up, girl, you jacking it up. Is it? Where's this coming from? See, I don't have time to be figuring out where all these lights shining from. The show started. The show is started. It's open. The guys hanging out on the scene. Oh man, Mona not gonna be in this one. Man, it's on the thumbnail, LA. If you just paid attention, you saw the note there. I didn't pay attention to the thumbnail. Well, I did kind of, but I mean that was a long time ago. Oh man. Cue the ugly cry. Ah! Flip at all? Well, you think they gonna fire Flip, or they just gonna keep flip flopping him back and forth? You gonna be fired this week, and next week you gonna be on Monday. Is that good with you, Flip? Yes, sir. Hercules texts me, said he wants. Hercules needs to sit down. Hercules don't play. Not Hercules. Let me put see. So starting the show right now, clowning. Not our Hercules. So they got a collar. They're ready to go seminary school. Who in the world? She's wearing a collar. Looks like, school uniform. Today's fashions, and then Ice is wearing matching khaki pants match. Ish and Ice both wearing we going back to school to be volunteers for the school uniform, standardized khakis. What's going on? Thanksgiving is all we drink casual. Was this live stream? Well, was this podcast number 879 done on Christmas morning while we sitting on the couch in casual clothes? Joe in the white tee. Ice in the white tee. Yep, in my white tee. Yep, in my white tee. Why they all have white tees though? Them khakis. Dang, losing weight. they touch already in the first 5 minutes. So the fashion show, they're even talking about the stuff I'm calling out because I do like that the fashion. So khakis, what are we doing? The holidays are over unless you're trying to turn over a new leaf. You know how you start the year is how you finish the year. So I guess they're gonna start the year crisp, crease khakis, cuff at the bottom, cuff pressed out and creased, a fresh white tee. The guys be saying fresh out pack. Ready to start anew. Let's start anew. Not starting over. Ayala Vazan. Starting over with Ayala Vazan. No, starting over. What are we starting over from, man? I ask now. That'd be Phil Nosy Tail. That's what you young men or you gentlemen are starting over from. No, that's none of your business, Dr. Phil. And why all on our head? I guess I'm going to start this back up. I actually paused and skipped commercial. We're only 4 minutes into this live stream, and I'm already having a gun with the Belly Williams. They're making fun of his weight. Not the bad treadmill. Is that treadmill I saw that look dangerous? Where it don't have any guardrails and it don't have anything to hang on, so you just run it like this. And then if somebody say, I need you to go give me the remote control, the minute you turn around, you're going to fall off. You're like, ah! Those treadmills crazy. So everybody on one accord talking about losing weight. Somebody bringing up McDonald's. See, I said it too. It looks like they're going back to school, man. They get ragged on. And I tell you, it looks like they getting ready to go volunteer somewhere. Hello, boys and girls. I'm your substitute teacher because, you know, the school system is trash. So, I mean, they're getting anybody to be substitute teacher. So let me just let's see the can. What is everybody wearing? They clowning today. They on their socks. Sock game on. Oh man, now they talking about one another. Socks. I'm about to type that in. Talking about one another. I'm putting that in there real quick. We're still stuck on the casual wear. What is going on? Now I know I'm making a whole fuss about this. Their fashion, they're still going in. They're bear hugging them and falling up and going crazy, clowning on them, falling all over them. They're gathering. What on the socks he wearing? Had to get up and zoom in on the socks. Both of them had get up to zoom in on the socks. Zombies. This is so funny because it's like back at school. It's giving Stranger Things. Summer vacation's over and they're all eating their friends. Others outfit socks. Can you believe they took like 4 minutes out of their time, got up off the couch and start lifting up his hand leg to look at his socks? That's crazy. The fall catalog. Exactly. Y'all remember going through the catalog and well, JC Penney. Shouts out to JC Penney's for the luxury to get the JC Penney's catalog. I think it was two different price points. One was $5 and it seemed like sometimes the catalogs was 8, sometimes 12. But yeah, you had to pay out of pocket to get those catalogs, so we were able to get them. Thankfully, my mom was into that stuff too, and it was fun to her be so serious about going to J.C. Penney's to get that catalog. But anyways, going looking at fall fashion, back to school trends. It's like looking in the catalog, like yeah, I want this outfit, those shoes. Like, why I set myself for every time I go to school knowing good and well I'm not gonna get nothing out of this catalog. In the grand scheme of this is gonna be making me feel bad because you know when I go back to school I'm gonna be looking like wah wah wah. Oh man, we are only 8 minutes 25 seconds in and they are still talking about another fashions. What is this man on the socks? This is funny. Khakis come in multiple colors. Y'all see, look, khakis. Having the green khakis. How are khakis considered khakis if they come in green? Not fit check. It's already happened. It failed monumentously on all accounts. It's over for Ish and Isa. Outfit police came. They're like, man, what are we doing here? Hey, what's going on? High five. Bam. Welcome into this very peculiar and unusual live stream. For all my cool people coming in, thank you for coming in. We ran into technical difficulties last Friday, spilling all into today morning. So we've been getting things worked out, and now again, not only just running through everything and just doing this video a little late, but we are here. Thanks for coming in. Hope all y'all having a good time. Hi. Man, it is 9:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are doing a reaction review to the Joe Butter podcast, episode 879. Vote for Twan. Is that Twan? Nonetheless, moving forward, are they getting ready to segue to set topic? Y'all, they've been talking about one another's fashions for the longest. They're still talking about clothes and shopping. Where snacks at? So now they're talking about shopping. Like, who do the shopping and shopping like clothing? I'm gonna repeat that joke. Oh man. Fuck that. Girl, get in the car. I'll buy my own stuff. Well, they're playing music already. You guys are behaving as if this is a fight. Seems like they're having some technical mistakes as well. It happens. What can you do? It's a live stream. Hope y'all can hear me well. Got a couple of things going on in a good way. Let me get this. Girl, what are you? Elay, what's on, girl? There. Move that up there real quick. So, my cool peeps, we are 12 minutes, 4 seconds into the live stream. If you're interested, the link is in the description below to the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 879 for Twan. Y'all, they're just now getting started. They're finally getting off of the shopping for clothing segment and clowning on one another's outfits for the day. Yo, they're clowning. So let me keep moving forward. What I'll do is, now that I have the resolution down, I want to get my window open. So just in case I need to Google something, I can have it ready. So they're talking barbershop talk amongst them. So that's what they're doing right now. So I'm putting a couple of things in the background while they talk in the foreground. Moving forward in that direction. I have that in there while they're man talk. I'm getting ready to hit a spray. Y'all still have a Christmas tree up? 50% of my cool peeps say yes. 4% says no. 0% said I'll take it down tomorrow. And 10% of my cool peeps said I'm leaving that mug up. Shouts out to the one who's going to be leaving your tree up a year round. Have you guys participated in the trend where you leave the Christmas tree all year round, and in addition to that, you decorate it? So what holiday is coming? I think Valentine's the first. Isn't Valentine's the first holiday or whatever of the year? So let's say you keep your Christmas tree up, y'all, and then you take the Christmas decorations off, and then you, in exchange, put up Valentine ornaments. And then when Valentine's is over, you take those down and put on St. Patrick's Day ornaments, stuff like that. They're rapping songs. Oh boy, they're actually gonna talk about he's making a disclaimer. He was like, shouts out to we are good about Rock Nation, but it's nothing bad about you. I like that disclaimer. Meow meow meow. They're doing the DJing. Y'all, that's a nice rug, y'all. It seemed like I've seen that rug. It's going to a commercial. It seemed like I've seen that rug on Amazon before. Wow, this is the second commercial that they've had. But check this out. What I like is that it was only one commercial in between both. And I only had to skip it after like 3 seconds. So I didn't even have to wait all day. To skip the commercial. So Flip is on one. I like how you talk about people through music. I don't know if you're being funny or what, but moving forward, back to that rug. The rug on the floor looks cool. It seems like I've seen it on Amazon. It reminds me of one of those really cool rugs now that you can just crumple up and throw in the washing machine. Shouts out for whoever invented those rugs, where they are really big aerial rugs. but they're easy to clean, and you can just roll it up and put it in your backpack and be gone. Yeah, he's sitting in the chair. It's the chair Flips to sit in, but Mark is sitting in him. Where is Mona at, man? Oh, boo. What's wrong with those jeans? What's wrong with diesel jeans? So he's going around the whole thing, everybody there. While they're showing the people who's working in the cameras, the camera people, you don't hardly see the camera people. So now they're doing their Patreon plug. Blah, 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 yaggity smaggity, rightfully so. Okay, so I'm going to assume that it's their Monday because you guys, this video's behind. I'm obviously behind on these live streams. This was a month ago, so hey, it's new to me and it might be to someone else. So now they're going around the couch asking one another what they did on the weekends. Parks did some bar hopping. Flip said he rested. Commercial? What kind of commercial? Was it, Flip said it was a commercial. Was it a wrestling commercial? What a commercial? What's going on? What's happening? Was he in a commercial or no? Incident. Oh my goodness, what is he talking about? Wow. So Flip is going on to us in the spill about some legal that's going on in his world at that time. But you guys, this live stream was from a month ago, so who knows if that whole situation got cleared up or not. Blow, 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 yaggity smaggity, blow, 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 yaggity smaggity. Where is the, I'm looking for a certain emoji. Dislocated, now, if you're getting into a scuffling, your shoulder get dislocated. Talk about who's gonna be late to holler, ah! You won't even need to cough for it. So I'm gonna be yelling so loud. Man, I saw when I was growing up, it was middle school, walking home from middle school. A couple of guys were fighting. It was a real fight. And this guy, his arm popped out of the socket. It was like, oh. Dun, dun, dun. Now they're talking about a turkey drive. do they still do turkey drives, y'all? It's like, what in New Jack City is going on? Boom, 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 New Jack City. Turkey drive. I wonder if it's gonna come up in the Google. What they do for the turkey drive is gonna like, don't know what you're talking about. That's okay. I still ask it because a lot of people do. I'm getting ready to look it up and see if something shows up on Google. What was it called? Week way turkey drive. I'm looking it up right now. So the week way turkey drive seems to refer to various community-led holiday food, particularly around Atlanta, where local organizations and individuals like the Lab the Right Way Foundation, the City of Atlanta, organizes volunteers to provide free turkey and meal items to families in need during Thanksgiving, often using drive-through pickup for safety, on donations and community support to combat inflation and food insecurity. While Weekway isn't a single entity, it highlights the widespread effort by many groups to ensure warm holiday meals for all residents using social media and events for coordination. So I'm going to put in New York. So when I typed in Weekway Turkey Drive, it talked about the one here in Georgia. But the Joe Budden podcast is set in New York, so I'm gonna assume that they did the Weekway Turkey Drive there. So Weekway Turkey Drive isn't a widely known specific event, but many organizations in NYC and the New YC area hold annual Thanksgiving turkey drives like those by NYC Health and Hospitals, Elmhurst on Instagram, Station Yards on Instagram, BKMAG, Brooklyn Magazine, and Table to Table. Now that's a catchy one, Table to Table. After partnering with food banks for holiday meal distributions in November. You find these events through food banks like Long Island Cares, community centers, and local business. For real? Cool. So what is he talking about now? He's like, my leg. Yeah, my leg. Oh man. A tablet. Do y'all still call notebooks tablets? Remember growing up, notebooks used to be called tablets, but when we were growing up, we called it a notebook or a spiral notebook, you know. But my parents called it tablet. You gotta go back to school. How many tablets you just said you need? I'm like, Moses. I'm like, you mean notebooks, man? Come on. Wait a minute, who just said they don't need cheese? I know you lied. I don't need cheese. Well, so that means you don't need pizza, lasagna, macaroni and cheese. Somebody on that set is lying. They're talking about bear meat. Now, we talked about bear meat around the month of November because it's a chicken pot pie. You can make bear meat and chicken pot pie. But they strongly urge with that, out of all the pot pies we talked about, far as game pot pies, deers and all the stuff, it was deer, bear, kangaroo pot pies. Out of those three, the one that was overemphasized that you made sure you had to cook thoroughly was the bear. And they also encouraged you to break down the bear meat. You had to cook it with some type of to help break it down. So that's what we talked about last November for like holiday foods and stuff. We talked about different types of pot pies. Yo, we even voted on that stuff too. Oh, so what happened to the DoorDash driver? So they're off of talking about the turkey drive they had in New York, and Flip's talking about trying bear meat. You can order bear meat online. They have it. They sell bear meat in some locations. So you will have to look it up, or you can just get it online. The DoorDash delivery been arrested. What the age? Wow. So now they about the turkey and bear and are about some girl. So now they are done. They're done talking about the turkey. What? And they're talking about some girl DoorDash. Excuse me. Yeah, they're playing the tape right now. They're playing the tape. She's yelling, "They fired me!" Wow. So they're playing her message, and I believe they played on TikTok. So the girl who got fired from DoorDash is saying, so this is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps taking down because of my voice to be heard. That's what she's saying. What did she do? Let me see here. I know that's right. They're stopping they're like, we've heard enough. Oh my goodness, I'm not even gonna repeat what Parks just said, because that's not my lane. That's something he can say. Wait a minute. So what they're saying is she pulled out her phone and started recording. You're not supposed to do that. You deliver the food. You have one job, and that's to deliver the food. Unbelievable. I'm getting ready to I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay. gonna look to this DoorDash situation. It's kind of technical. So pretty much there was a situation where the DoorDash girl bring a food to a certain customer, and the presentation of the customer was basically, he was totally not proper. He wasn't dressed properly. He wasn't dressed at all, so that made her feel uncomfortable. So that was the situation this whole DoorDash thing came to. It said just leave a note at the door. But the thing is, why would she record that? You know, that's out of bounds. To me, they're both technically out of bounds. She delivered the food to their house. It's their property, number one. Number two, why would... Girl, I'm gonna write this up. What happened? Yeah. So what they're saying is the girl, it's like her word against his. They're saying that the girl ended up going into the house. She wasn't supposed to do that, and he's got that on footage. He's got that on camera. That's crazy. Why would you go into the house? You have one job, drop off the food, not go all into the people's houses. What the age? She's putting her own self in danger. Why would she do that? Exactly. That's exactly what you do. So she was definitely wrong for recording that whole incident. And number two, going into the house, according to what the customer said, to which is supposed to be on the footage, just drop the food off on the porch and leave, and then report it. Like, this customer may feel uncomfortable. Why'd you go in the house? Why record? It don't take all that. Some people So I'm looking it up right now. AI mode. DoorDash driver involved in viral recording incident identified as 23-year-old Olivia Livy Henderson of Owensboro, New York, was arrested and charged with 2 felony counts in late 2025, not 2 felonies. It's criminal charges. Henderson was charged with unlawful surveillance in the 2nd degree and decimation of an unlawful surveillance image in the 1st degree, both Class E felonies. That's what this DoorDash girl got fired for. Legal proceedings during her arraignment on December 4th. My goodness, December 4th. This just happened yesterday. The arraignment just happened. During her arraignment on December 4th, 2025, she pleaded not guilty to both charges. She was released on her own recognizance and was scheduled for another court appearance in early January 2026. Wow. The reason for her termination, DoorDash confirmed that Henderson was not fired for reporting the incident, but strictly for violating privacy policies by recording the customer inside their home and sharing their personal details and image publicly. If convicted, both Class E felonies, If convicted of both E-class felonies, Henderson faces a potential maximum penalty of up to 8 years in prison. Yikes. Man, that's crazy. All of this could have been prevented. Now she's looking at facing up to 8 years in prison. 2 E-class felonies. That's crazy. So they're still talking about this situation now. Basically on what she should have did, opposed to what she did. It's ridiculous. So this is helping me catch up on the locals that's going on. I had no idea that happened. Usually, stuff like that will go through my timeline, but the world's been filled with so much news you cannot catch it all. This reminds me of the time when one of the rideshare services made the news almost 7 months back, where unfortunately a heavy-set woman wanted to sue the rideshare service because she felt like discriminated upon because the guy who was supposed to pick her up, he said he didn't want to take her anywhere because she was too big, and basically it was going to break down this car, and asked her why didn't she get an XXL car. So she ended up suing one of the rideshare service people. She got notoriety because the Breakfast Club had brought her on their show. I don't remember her name, but that's crazy. So that's the last biggest news I heard in reference to anything for the rideshare service making the news is with that girl. Okay, we are currently 38 minutes, 21 seconds into the live stream. The link is in the description below if you are interested in following along. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. The time is 9:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's still January 5th, 2026. It's 1:53 in Australia, 2:53 a.m. in London, 6:53 p.m. in California, and 4:53 a.m. in Egypt. Shout out to all the people who have been coming in and out during this live stream today. So what are they talking about? Table 1, table 2, table 3, let me look up. Now they're talking about the art of marketing, how marketing is different nowadays when it comes to pushing album, which is very true. My husband and I talk about that often. Where is the rollouts? And that's what got you hyped up and ready to get the album, heck, or the movie. So, according to AI Overview, Summer Walker revealed the collaborators for her album Finally Over It through a wedding-themed seating chart, with the artists and producers grouped into 5 different tables. The collaborators of Table 1, 2, and 3 were: Table 1, described as including writers and producers, include Jeremiah, Lil Yachty, 1985, John Baptiste, and Terrence Martin. On Table 2, focused on R&B and royalty, featured Troy Taylor, Brian Michael Cox, The Dream, Kirk Harrell, and Ant Clemens. And on Table 3, leaning towards genre ending, including Montel Fish, Anderson Paak Sawer, Glorilla and Sexy Red on Table 3. The album, the final installment on her Over trilogy, was released in November 2025 and also features artists like Lotto, Bryson Tiller, Chris Brown, and 21 Savage. So, if all of you who are wondering, they're talking lightly about Summer Walker and her rollout for her album. They're saying that they don't think she really wants to be interactive with people. They don't think she's that type of artist. She just wants to be introverted. Once upon a time, it was a big no, but nowadays things are different now. So it says here, well, they're still talking about that. I just asked, is Summer Walker an introvert? Yes, according to AI Overview, yes, Summer Walker is a self-centered introvert. She's frequently used the term to describe her personality and how she interacts with the world, particularly in relation to her music career. She's got details regarding her introversion and public life include social anxiety, touring and performance, energy, empathy, recording process, and public advocacy. So Walker has been very open about her struggles with severe social anxiety, which she has stated does not always coexist with demands of a high-profile music career. And that's what they're talking about. Saying, do you think it really is hindering her career as far as some music, since she doesn't seem like the type to want to do the mingling with people and hanging around, shaking hands, taking pictures, the whole promo package book signing type of situation. Back in the day when authors wrote books, they had to go on these tours and do all these book signings and stuff. Nowadays, it don't seem like that's all much of a pressurized thing you have to do. So it falls into the category of their conversation of marketing and rolling out promo packaging that's not really like what it used to be. As they continue to go through the album, it says here reference to Summer Walker regarding her anxiety. According to AI Overview, touring and performances in 2019, she canceled a significant portion of her first and last tour, end quote. Specifically because her social anxiety and introverted nature made the intensive schedule overwhelming. Life can be overwhelming. So maybe she just wanted to start her career as a singer, not really factoring in the fact of all the other things that comes with singing. Interacting with people. Did have to engage, hold on, people during her career. They're still going around the sofa talking about her album. It's fun. So I asked, did she think that she was going to have to engage with people during her career? According to AI Overview, Summer Walker has stated that she not fully anticipates the high level of social engagement and public scrutiny that would accompany her music career. While she always loved making music and wanted to be successful, she has clarified that she never aimed for a level of fame that would require her to be in the spotlight 24/7. That's what comes with it. Wow, that's too bad. I skipped down to this article to something because they're still talking about, they're still covering her album. They just touched on they just touched on Mary J. Blige saying, you know, in reference to, you're used to Mary J. Blige delivering music one type of way. So she comes out with an album, you're like, this is Mary I know. So you're feeling the album. So I think Flip is saying that regarding one of the tracks from Summer Walker's album. I get it. It's still Mary, you still like, but it's a little different. It's not the Mary I know. I get it. So in reference to Summer Walker, it says here incompatibility with industry norms. In 2019, she candidly told fans she was considering leaving the industry because she felt, quote, people got this fame stuff up, end quote, emphasizing that she wanted to remain a, quote, regular person, end quote, rather than a public spectacle. You know, I do remember that time, but I still didn't put a name to the face. What I was doing at that time when this was going on was doing listening than watching. But I do recall around that time a very popular female African American artist was up on the rise. I liked her voice, her style, and her authenticity. But I do remember there was a cloud around her in reference to her not really wanting to do the socializing that came with the job. So right now we are at the, I'm going to right now, we are 47 minutes 19 seconds into the live stream. They're going over Walker's song called Over It and interpreting what they feel the song means to them, or where they feel she's coming from in this track. They gotta get her on the show. I know she's antisocial, but how about a pre-recorded type of situation so it don't seem like it's a lot of people looking at her, and then put it up later. Let me look around. Summer Walker, Over It. I'm looking it up now because now they're talking about tours and stuff. Summer Walker, Over It. Over It is the highly successful debut studio album by American R&B singer-songwriter Summer Walker, released on October 4, 2019 by LVRN and Interscope. The album achieved massive commercial success, breaking records for R&B streaming, and celebrated for its relatable, raw lyrics about love, heartbreak, and modern relationships. Yay! Album appreciation. So Flip is going over whether or not Over by Summer Walker is some type of discrepancy. Thinking that if she named the album something else, would Joe be more critical in dissecting her body of work? I think it's cute because that's what makes it the trio set. It's the set. So awards and certifications, it debuted at her song Over It. That's what, let me see here. Summer Walker Over It, guys. It debuted at #2 on the US Billboard 200 and was certified 3 times platinum by the RIAA as of October 2024. It also won the Soul Train Music Award for Album Mixtape of the Year in 2020. So she's young and she's winning really good awards already. So despite the fact that she is an introvert, they're not denying her awards. She won some awards. Hey, what's going on? High five. Bam. It is a late show today, but as promised, for all of my cool peeps who were following along on the post tab, I was letting everyone know what we were doing. We factory reset my phone and everything. Just while we're here late, it is 10:07 p.m. Thank you so much. Bam. High five. I'll put this in here. Thank you. There you go. Let me find my party emoji. As much as I use this emoji, it's you here on standby for me. High five. You guys know where I'm adding them in. High five. So on the Jordan Podcast episode 879, we are 50 minutes 52 seconds in, and they're still going over music. They are playing in the background I Broke the Windows Out Your Car song. So they're talking about that song right now. Jasmine Sullivan. So they're still waiting for a new Jasmine Sullivan album. This is cool. It's nice to hear music talk, especially about the girls. Alright, so they just laid off of talking about music because they're getting their advertisement in right now. So I'll put their advertisement on. In the survey, y'all still have the Christmas tree up. 31% of my cool peeps said yes. 56% no. 0% said I'll take it down tomorrow. And 12% said I'm leaving that mug up forever. So we'll wait up. Last I checked, I'm leaving that mug up forever was at 10%. So thank you guys so much for voting in the survey. I'll keep that a bit longer. We are 1 hour into the live stream, having a good time for a set on the time. When their promotion, I am going to look at what time it is. You guys, it is 2:09 p.m. tomorrow in Australia. It is 3:09 a.m. in London. Y'all, they're already in tomorrow. They're already in today. In California, it is 7:10 p.m. and in Egypt, it is 5:10 a.m. in the morning. So Australia, London, and Egypt are already on Tuesday. Moving forward, shout out to all my cool peeps from around the world who have come in, pressed the thumbs up just to support and say, how you doing? Good morning, good evening, good day, and good night. Literally, because at this time, there's multiple times happening at the same time. It goes at this humongous. So they're talking sports stats, blah blah blah, yakety maggity. They're talking about fantasy football right now, going down the list of their picks and stuff for those things. So I'll men in and let them talk. I'm gonna go through here really quickly and see what's going on. In reference to Summer Walker, according to AI Overview, reviewers on NPR praised this ability to be with the new, incorporating samples from the 90s R&B icons over 702 while maintaining a fresh, modern lyrical style. That is coming on Wednesday. Yeah, that's crazy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different times going on at the same time. And it will be on Wednesday. Thank you for asking. Let's see here. Backend will be on Wednesday. WD. And so Australia's in the Australia is in the future. London is the future, and Egypt. Australia is ahead, is 16 hours ahead of us. London is 5 hours ahead of us. And Egypt is 7 hours ahead of us. Yes, they are in the future. Like, totally. So they get ready to talk about Ray J. Did he get into trouble again? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. They're getting ready to play a clip. I'm getting ready to see. What did he do? It's something else. They're playing the all right now. It's on 8 minutes. He's talking about R&B singers. Ray J is talking to Wale and somebody else saying that they don't ever make him nowhere. He don't seem happy about it. He's going off. I'm getting ready to look. Mad at. I'm about to see. Okay, here it is. Why was Ray J mad at Wale? According to AI Overview, Ray J was reportedly angry at Wale and singer Mario following a concert in Baltimore in November 2025. If that was in November 2025, why are we talking about it right now? Conflict centered on a perceived lack of respect and professional courtesy. Denied state. Ray J attended Wale's homecoming show in Baltimore, where Mario also performed. Ray J claimed he was invited to the event with the expectation that he would join them on the stage. Oh, now you know that's not gonna happen. I'm not even in the industry and already know that that's not gonna happen. So once again, according to AI Overview, Ray J claimed he was invited to the event with the expectation that he would join them on the stage to perform a few songs. Instead, he was reportedly prevented from entering the stage and was directed by security shady, end quote, treatment. Ray J alleged that he approached Mario backstage about a, quote, surprise performance, end or single battle, and Mario told him to wait 5 minutes while he thought about it. Mario directly on the stage to perform while getting back to him. DJ viewed as, quote, shady and dismissive. Move forward according to that overview. Social media rants. In the days following the event, Ray J went on multiple, quote, fiery rants on social media, questioning Mario's talent and complaining that Wale's team did not provide him the VIP treatment or professional respect he deserved after supporting them. Continuing according to AI Overview, Wale's dismissal. While Ray J directed most of his anger at Mario, he also expressed frustration toward Wale for not facilitating the performance. Wale reportedly responded to the situation with a dismissive remark the next morning, which further fueled Ray J's public anger. Ray J later embarked on the, quote, apology tour and, quote, visiting shows like The Breakfast to walk back some of his more extreme comments about the two artists and the DMV area, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I'm done. Oh, man. And y'all, this news is from a month ago. This particular episode that I'm listening / reviewing is exactly a month old. Joe Budden Podcast episode 879, Vote for Twan. The link is in the description below if you're following along with me. I am at the 1 hour 3 minute marker, and this is funny because it's helping me catch up on media news as well. This is crazy. He just got out of trouble. Now he's got a bone to pick with Mario and Wale. Why? It's Mario and Wale. They don't fight. They don't give off I want to be confrontation vibes. Why even mess with them? That don't even make sense. Just like Johnny Bravo from Cartoon Network talking about, I'm getting ready to go mess with the wee baby bears or the wee bears, either one. It just don't add up. So they're still gathered around the couch talking about the audacity, I'm using that word, that Ray J had expect to be asked to be joined on stage in a concert. Now, I know sometimes some celebrities do things like that, but from the outside looking in, it seems like when that happens, it's like, let's say, how can I say this? Let's say he's doing her world tour. Check. Kelly is there to surprise and show some love. Check. Beyonce pulls Kelly on stage to sing a couple lines. And it makes sense because number one, that's her girl. Number two, they built the empire kind of together. Number three, and they're both still working. And number four, they're out of trouble and still relevant. You know, it's just good energy. So I get it, but you can, and then having said that analogy with, Kelly Rowland going to see Beyonce, and Beyonce sees Kelly in the front row and asks her to come up to sing a few lines. That's just like Sexy Red being at the concert too, sitting in the front row. But I think highly likely that Beyonce is gonna pull her up on the stage. She may acknowledge her from the stage, but I highly doubt that Beyonce is going to pull Sexy Red up on the stage. As simple as that. So they're still talking about R&B shows. This has totally been not for the most part, for this portion of the live stream covering this episode 879 has been complete music talk, and this is cool. Show they have been and I put my emoji in there. Bada bing. This whole first episode and sent. And there hasn't been any more commercial breaks. Yes, there's only been, I think, 2 commercial breaks since this been on. And the first 2 commercials were super duper short. And I only had to skip one. I mean, I only had to skip commercial, if that makes sense. Sometimes I will have to skip a commercial and another commercial will come on, and then I will have to push play. All things, they're going to continue talking about music. They're giving a congrats to Pusha T. They're giving him a round of applause. Okay, so now they're talking about, oh, yay. So we're ready to look it up. So they're getting ready to, he's getting ready to read the post. Who is getting ready to read the post? It looks like Ice is getting ready to read a post about Pusha T situation. Yes, rapper Pusha T and his wife Virginia Williams announced in November 2025 that they are expecting their second child, a baby boy due in spring. Y'all, that's around the corner. Adding to their family with their first son, Nigel. Having a baby. Yay. Announcement. According to AI Overview, Virginia Williams shared the Instagram with photos of her baby bump. They are expecting another son, their second boy. Timing. The baby is due in spring this year, 2026, making their first son, Nigel, a big brother. Social media. Both Pusha T and Virginia posted heartfelt messages about the pregnancy, with Pusha T mentioning his wife's journey and expressing excitement for their growing family. Yay! That's excellent. Well, that's good news. What a way to start the new year with a baby on the way. It's almost ready to be born. Yay. There's her pregnancy picture. She looks cute too. And she actually looks comfortable. That's good. Let's go, girl. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living beings on planet Earth. The time is 10:26 p.m. and we have been on this live stream for 1 hour and a half. Here for night live stream to keep in the swing of things according to the schedule that we have. Mondays and Tuesdays is morning. On Wednesdays, it's the intentionally very long live stream show with Basket Head. Thursdays is Freestyle Thursdays with Elay TV, where I dress up as myself, where I wear regular clothes and just, it's a random Thursday and with a random topic. And on Friday, back popular demand, your boy Hercules the Shark. We are here Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's singing Cher. Now they're all singing Cher. If I could turn back time. Now they're singing Cher. Shouts out to Cher. There. Oh wow. Ooh, he don't have daughters yet. So they're talking about fatherhood right now. And Mark acknowledges to Joe that, yeah, you saying one thing now, but wait till you have a girl. You're gonna be singing a different tune. You're gonna be all mushy and happy. He gonna turn into a girl dad. Oh my God, it's going to a commercial. Yeah. Skip. All right. Looks like we're getting to a good time for me to stop the live stream, because it is, like I said, it's pretty late and I'm usually not on this late, but I did keep my word and I came on here, gave it a good run. The goal is to be back on here tomorrow I want to try to finish this live stream up, or should I say this particular podcast, episode 879, tomorrow, and then roll into something else later on. So I'm getting ready to pause it right here and wrap things up. I'm stopping at the 1 hour 14-minute marker. My name is LA, from like LA like city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you guys so much for coming in. And what did you guys say with the survey? All the support as well. Y'all still have the Christmas tree up. 59% said no, 26% of my cool peeps said yeah, and 12% like, I'm leaving that mug up forever. and I'll take you down. Tomorrow was a smooth 0%. Thank you guys so much for your super chats, super stickers, hearts, likes, thumbs up, and those really cool gifts, guys. Those are really cool. Thank you so much for your expressions with the emoji and the 100s and the other symbols that I see on the laptop computer. You guys could be anywhere else, but you decided to drop in and hang out here. Once again, my name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm from there, but I'm Brazil. I'll be back on in a few hours at 5 a.m. with Morning Move. Who knows what we're going to talk about in a few hours. Thank you so much for coming in. You guys be safe out there, and hi, bye. Bam. Bye-bye.